Den Chat noch schnell einschalten. Wo ist mein verdammter Chat? Da ist er. Passt. Dann raufen wir mal ein bisschen rum. Und es geht wieder um Morphium, na klar. Die ganzen Junkies. Und was weißt du schon? Was rennst du da rein? Ich glaube, er ist auch selber auf Morphium.
You know the way. You can drive. Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Ende nächster Woche oder Anfang übernächster Woche dann streame ich Far Cry. Yay! A Way Out wahrscheinlich auch, da bin ich auch noch überlegen. Es kommt drauf an, auf ein paar Sachen, ob ich das mache oder nicht. Das sollte auch entweder Ende der Woche oder nächste Woche kommen. Aber schauen wir mal, ob ich das streame oder nicht.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Und der Egon ist geschoben, leider.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Und dann gucken wir mal. Ich glaube, der ist erschossen worden.
Pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Never the same, are they?
Und der ist durchsiebt worden. Wie so ein Nudelsieb. Das ist etwas Komisches. Und ein Streichholz oder was? Nein, das ist ein Rohr, oder? Ein Ziehröhrchen ist das, glaube ich halt. Ich mache die Spritzen Morphium. Jetzt haben wir das Ziehröhrchen einfach so rumliegen. Aha. Okay. Nichts Bedeutendes.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Ein paar Flaschen. Was sollen die bitte? Das ist sicher nichts. Ist das schon wieder so ein Röhrchen oder? Warum liegen da Röhrchen rum?
Find anything interesting?
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Dann gucken wir mal hier.
What's that click?
Stimmt, das macht Klick. Aha.
Catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Oh.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Ah, Junkies.
We should follow up on the musician angle. Kept his stash close at hand.
Hat er mit derselben Spritze gespeichert, wirklich. Ja, auch nicht gesund, Alter. Aber was das? Einen Löffel kann ich nehmen. Okay. Sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Ich freue mich noch da nicht, dass die weggeht. Bittelsten. Morphium. Schon wieder. Wirklich, hat irgendwer haut da echt viel Morphium raus. Kann süchtig machen. Also, ich hätte gesagt,
We have a new
das
source.
macht
Or is
süchtig.
this
Hätte ich
coming from
gesagt.
what's left in circulation?
Aber müssen die eben alle junken? Ich verstehe es nicht. So nix. Hand vielleicht. Mhm. Okay. Zigaretten. Wahrscheinlich ist ein Morphium drin, oder?
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Schaut recht rein. Ups. Boah, gibt's Gewehre oder was? Für Notfälle oder wie?
These look brand new.
Eine Bar.
Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Das ist die Frau, mit der will ich jetzt auch noch reden.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Okay.
This how you usually solve a crime?
Hallo, warum geht das nicht?
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Lügst du mich an? Ha, 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 ha. Ah, weiß es nicht. Sie schaut so komisch nach oben. Hm. Ich weiß nicht, was soll ich nehmen? Meine da guter Kopf oder böser Kopf? Guter Kopf.
Well, you must have some thoughts.
We get all types in here, officer.
Okay, das los lügt. Nein!
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a
Falsche
thing about
Drecksau.
running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place.
So eine falsche
The previous
Drecksau.
owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Und jetzt? Jetzt schaut sie mich genau an, oder was? Jetzt? Was ist mit ihr?
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Ich kann so angenehm an meiner Flöte spielen mit deinem Gesicht. So wie du lügst. Ja, hauen wir mal ab.
Never the same.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
Das Lustige ist ja, er sagt nie, wo er hin will. Aber doch weiß er's.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Unterstundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy,
Huh,
how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Deutsche Exilantin und nachgeflüchtete Sängerin. Elsa Lichtmann. Und wir sagen die Amerikaner Lichtman, oder was?
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Du Lügnerin, du. Oh, das ist eine Lügnerin. Oder? Lügnerin oder keine Lügnerin? Lügnerin oder keine Lügnerin? Oh, ich weiß nicht. Mal kurz überlegen. Sie könnte was wissen. Was nicht? Ich
Do
sag die
something.
nicht.
Don't just stand there all day.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Aha.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
oder so.
They frequented the Blue Room. They were musicians. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer.
Verdammt.
Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid question? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. And very noble. But words are just words, Coldfellows.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Okay, biegt rechts ab. No.
These people!
Was fährst mal rein, du Trottel? Oh oh.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Bleib so stehen. Verstehe nicht.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Ah, okay. Knock, knock. Was? Wurde einfach so reingebetet.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Okay.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
LAPD, we have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Sure enough.
Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So. Weiß nicht, sagt er. Aber ich sage, der lügt sicher. Der lügt sicher.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Ich glaube, dass der wieder. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass er wieder lügt.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Hey, what's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Eric, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of powder smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Coolidge, no. Vielleicht hier. Morphine da.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of
Puh.
LA. This is the crate we recovered. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. But Goldrick.
The Goldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Okay. Dann laufen wir mal. Ah ja, das wird mich immer so.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
I thought this was such a nice area.
Hollywood. War das anscheinend eine Mafia-Ding, oder?
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3.
Warum ist mir ein Buch ab? Ja, die Maschinierer, ne? Was? Was? Alter Schwede, habe ich das Video nicht nochmal. Wie? Mal nachladen, oder?
Stay down.
Wie kann das sein, dass er mich da sofort...
You're covered, pal.
Scheiße. Warte mal, bis er wieder aufladet. Danach kommt ein Scheiß. Ich habe in den Kopf geschossen. Was ist das für eine Drecksbirne? Lad deinen Scheiß nach, du. Er stirbt. Was ist denn das? Ich knall ihn so in seine Fresse, Alter. Nein. Jetzt schlafen. Nervt, Alter. Ich verstehe noch nicht, warum der nicht stirbt, wenn ich ihn in die Fresse schieße.
I can't make the shot.
Schau dir das an. Schau dir den Scheiß an.
Move, I gotcha. Stay down. Stay in cover.
Mann!
You're clear, go.
Ja, wirklich, Alter, was das ist, ich glaube, da stimmt das nicht, Alter. Das ist ein Scheiß. Ich spring das jetzt, aber ich will doch nicht verarschen von dem Spiel. Schießt ihm 5-mal oder 10-mal in seinen Scheiß Kopf, aber er krepiert nicht. Dreck. Krieg einen Anfall, wirklich. Drecks. Ja. Warum? Ich will es nicht gegangen, ich verstehe es nicht.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Was? Da war nichts, ne? So, das ist ein ständiges Geräusch. Eine Bar, ne? Klar.
It's one of the BARs.
Ja. Magazin. Das war's.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl.
Jughead.
We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Alvaro.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Ich dachte, lügt.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Ich dachte, lügt. Jetzt einmal. Also Alvaro, erzähl 3, 4 dich, was? Alvaro heißt ja er, oder? Okay.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Alle wollen Hollywood.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Mhm. Der hört auch nicht zu, glaube ich, der Typ.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Da hat er recht.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
Oh.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Ja, da verstehe ich ihn. Wenn er angefressen ist. Yeah, this game is very good. I like it too. So, more film vom Apartment. Dann fragen wir mal.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Ich sage, lügt.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Okay.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Aber lügt schon wieder, oder? Lügt er oder lügt er nicht? Ja, aber diesmal schaut er mich normal an.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Was weißt du überhaupt?
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Okay.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Seit, ja. Aber ich weiß nicht, aber jetzt lügt er nicht. Er lügt.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack?
Yes.
We just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. Victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
What?
I don't think my friends' ears are gonna get plugged today.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a
Typ ist so
bitch.
witzig
You don't.
eigentlich.
Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Jack was
Yeah,
a
come
company
on.
sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Line up.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Bust, come on, bust his tires.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Hit him.
Oh.
Clear this asshole off the road. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Whoa. Scheiße. Yes. Wieder buggt. Take a look around. Was hast du, Arschgesicht? Aha. Sheldon Cooper.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Cohen und Sheldon. Was hat ein Sheldon mit Leuten zu tun eigentlich? Verkauft er ihnen Wissen oder was? Ah. Okay. Das habe ich ja schon mal gesehen. Aus der Polizei, ne?
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
The list. You just made the list. Ja, schauen muss man trotzdem, aber wir haben. Okay, sicher. Jetzt müssen wir die Griffel noch anschauen von denen.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Oh, wieder so eine Bar, oder? Da ist nix, kommt gar nichts. Okay. Oh, eine Zeitung. LAPD wire scandal.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
Ja.
District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
No, wie heißt der
Name's Roy
Maulwurf?
Earl, Detective. Administrative Vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD, and his commitment to the public we all served. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Roy ist ein Verräter, glaube ich. Was ist jetzt? Warum geht das nicht? Das war doch nicht alles, oder? Huh? Okay. Das war's, glaube ich. Na dann.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine, where are we headed?
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Die machen sich alle auf Morphium zu, das ist echt heftig. Die morphen sich alle nieder. Boah. What the fuck? Hey. Okay, now we can fall. Come on.
Some more, asshole!
Show me your head, man.
That's a slug in this one over here.
Come here. Verpasst.
You're covered, pal.
Zwei weniger. Einer rennt weg.
Shoot that punk.
Throw out the guns. Alter. In your face.
Oh, I gotcha.
Haha. So macht man das. Wer bist du? Wer lebt noch? Scheiße. What?
Tell Courtney.
Gott.
Bad luck.
Ich nehme seine Hand.
It was worth a try.
Die Hand geht, aber ich verstehe es nicht. Die andere Hand geht nicht. Ist Polar Bear Ice Company. Okay.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Das war's. Alter. Hallo C Boulevard. Ei. So. Hat's auch was an sich? Aha. Las Palmas.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Sheldon kam mit der ganzen Truppe oder was? Passt.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys.
Das war ein echt heftiger Fall, da geht's ja echt zu.
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
So, da hin nochmal. So Chinesen-Theater.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Na, so ist das halt. Doesn't mean shit. Go. Go. Gott, das sind das welche? Stehen einfach Leute einfach so nieder. Lauter Verrückte.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Weg von der Straße. Ja, gut, so knapp. Fahrten,
Step on it,
lass dich
huh?
nochmal auf
Just
der
give me a
Straße
little
fahren.
closer.
Du Nudel auf. Ja genau, deswegen fahrt er auch da, dass ich da irgendwo reinfahre. Ah, siehst du? Komm! Ja, endlich Straße.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Komm. Retten, ja. Wir haben sie überschlagen fast.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Ja, die wollen gar nicht verhaftet werden. Ja. Ich glaube, die wollten gar nicht verhaftet werden anscheinend. Ja, dead. Da noch ein Treffpunkt.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Treffpunkt, mein Freund. Oh Gott, wieder Schießerei. Also dem ist ja gibt es echt Schießerei.
On the roof, Cole, nail him.
Oh.
Keep moving, I'll cover you.
That's on the roof, also rechts. Okay. Also jetzt hol ich
How
den
long
da
do you think you can
vorne.
hold out?
Ah, da ist er. Herr Heidinger. Da muss doch einer sein. Alter, wie viele sind da noch? Und
Give me some goddamn cover.
so mein Cover hier. What? Mit ihm bitte. Er ist tot ausgestiegen oder was? Wow. Ein Granate wäre jetzt geil, aber.
Get in cover. You're clear, go.
Da will er rauf.
Get in cover, now!
Wide open, Alter. Ja. Wow, da oben ist gefährlich. Sehr gut.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an
Sheldon
interview
wieder
with
reden oder
Detective
was?
Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King on route.
Der verstößt nur.
You can drive.
All right, where to?
Ja, nach Hause. Beziehungsweise auf die Arbeit. Jetzt haben wir echt viel umgelegt. Bist du narrisch?
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap...
No buts. This is more important.
Okay. Interview room.
Markers.
You're an interview too, Phelps. There's a quack in there with him.
Quack.
Sheldon.
Der schon wieder.
Is this your attorney?
Er ist der Arzt. Von der Zeitung. Yes, der Courtney, genau.
You came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
How
You
do
stole
do?
the morphine from the Coolridge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor.
Das ist die von der Zeitung.
is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
25. Courtney. Also das Männer Courtney heißen. Ich muss immer an eine blonde Courtney denken.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Ja. Ich glaube schon, dass du ein Lügner bist. Warte mal. Courtney. Scharfschütze. Okay. Eindruck, kleines Treffen. Von Courtney, aha, da haben wir's. Mickey Krochen. Visitenkarte, eine stellen. Da ist wieder das. Das habe ich zweimal. Das kann ich hin.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Das kann ich Ihnen zeigen, oder?
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
Das wäre das wissen.
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, detective.
Das schaust mal du eh aus.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Sagt Courtney Pech, es war ein Versuch. Aber er hat die wahrscheinlich geschickt, ne?
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Naja, also das war ein Versuch, soll ich sagen, ne? Beckett.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, Good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office
Well,
now.
this man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
Was?
What are you talking
Was das jetzt?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero.
Kommen die jetzt einfach so durch, oder was? Diese Behinderten? Er wollte gerade was zugeben.
You certainly had us
What?
fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's spirit.
Was hat er gemacht?
What is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps.
Huh?
Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD
Ehebruch
officer.
ist bei denen schon kriminell, oder was?
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
gar
The
nichts gemacht.
department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
What? Hat er glaube ich gar nichts gemacht, oder? Die wollen das anhängen.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave.
Boah.
You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you?
Kommt so überraschend.
What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them?
Hat doch was gemacht.
Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Heftiger Shit. Paparazzi. Das ist ein richtiger miese Peter. Ist mit dem Fall jetzt nichts mehr. Heftig. Ehrenhaft. Degradiert auch noch.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Till then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Get out of here.
Okay.
Both of you.
Aber das werde ich dann beim nächsten Mal machen. Wir sind abdrehen und mir mal was zu essen machen. Ein Abendessen. Na passt, Leute. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal.